and 20 Dominicans are staring at me.
Do y'all want to start? I had your back. Do y'all want to start with bashing Complex?
Yeah, Chops and another thing.
What Chops say?
It was just a little flurry of.
Chops didn't say nothing.
Nah, but they were still trying to tweet like it was all good. I don't like. Let us know it's chaos. We know it's chaos up there. Don't try to tweet like it's all good. Like everything is still going on schedule. Like y'all scrambling. We can hear the scrambling. They had 8,000 thumbs down on their fucking post last week. 8,000 thumbs down is crazy.
That's some mad thumbs.
That's crazy. 8,000 thumbs down is crazy.
One of them shits had like over 20. Like the first one, and then they progressively dwindled down to 10. But that's bad to get them thumbs. Listen, I don't know what that means in the internet world, but I know it's important. I know that the thumbs down, whew, long weekend for you, buddy, if you get a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And that's what they got. Yeah, they are tweeting through it, Mo.
They are. So, but they're supposed to. At the same time, I get it, but we're going to have fun with it.
Joe got replaced by Tony Yayo's DJ. That's crazy.
Who is Tony Yayo's DJ?
TJ Who Kid.
Oh, we like Who Kid.
Love Who Kid.
I like Who Kid. But no, we
as a DJ or as a personality?
Both.
I like him. Who Kid had some really memorable nights over there at Hot 97.
Mm-hmm.
Along with Clue on Mondays,
and underrated mixtape run. Clue and Envy always get a lot of credit, but Who Kid
had a run. He had a run. So we like Who Kid, and Who Kid is underratedly funny. So
he's
funny.
a personality, yeah.
Man, fuck that nigga. Fuck anybody.
Them Unit Radio shit skits was hilarious.
Hey, Who Kid, you know I love you, my nigga, but fuck you. Fuck anybody sitting in that seat over there. You already know how I'm giving it up with mine. Now, if we're leading with Complex, right? Nadeska sent some tweets out on Christmas Eve on vacation in some foreign Jamaican island, I'm assuming. And did you guys read these tweets?
Or say some foreign Jamaican island? Is there a local Jamaican island?
Jamaica.
Brooklyn.
Jamaica.
Yeah, Flatbush.
Brooklyn is the local Jamaican island.
Yeah, Williamsburg, your hood, nigga. You know where it is.
That's my hood.
But okay, so yeah, did anybody see these tweets that I'm referring to?
I saw them, yes.
Because this was important. Let's use this and tie this in the act beefing with Desus and Mero. Let's start with all of the chaos that I've left in my trail.
Is the person that would beef with Desus and Mero.
I'm sorry, what was the last
Mero? Were you not saying Mayo?
I said Mero.
Oh yeah, Mero.
Is he cousins with
but why do you say that? Why do you say that Ack is the person that would beef with them?
Because Ack is just always in the middle of something, it seems like.
I'm not putting this one on Ack though.
I mean, he said something. You know,
I'm not rolling with that one.
He didn't say nothing about them? He brought their name up. They didn't bring his name up first.
Is that true?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he brought on his Twitch or whatever it's called.
Okay, so
I'm mad I didn't know what a Twitch was last month, and now I know what it is, and I wish I didn't.
Well, that's why I like that you're a hipster to my generation, because to the Twitch generation, they look at you like I look at you.
Well, I'm in the middle of just looking at you like I
look at you is what I'm trying to say.
I don't get it, but
it doesn't matter. But listen to this. Off of the Twitch shit, right? So Ack was drunk on his Twitch shit, but Ack is always drunk on Twitch, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. And somebody typed something about them two gentlemen, right? These two gentlemen. And I'm assuming here that all Ack knows about these two gentlemen is that when Vic Mensa was on their show, they all shitted on Ack.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So when Ack keeps referring to, hey, I keep seeing clips of these guys shitting on me, I'm sure all he's talking about is that Vic Mensa episode where they did go in on Ack for way longer than they probably should have. Right?
I mean, it was the topic probably of the day. I think they do that all the time. I think Ack would know more about
but that's cool.
If it was Lil Desus and Mero.
Well, those guys...
Ack loves the Lils.
Well, they're funny. Desus and Mero
they have a great show.
Funny. What I will say is, if I have a guest here, I'm not just jumping on the person that you dislike because you dislike them. That's not what I am doing. It's not my style of doing things.
You're so noble. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, hey, you make like you're just fucking white fuck. You make all the worst jokes at the wrong fucking time when I'm being serious. Now you want that
white fuck.
Yeah, now you want to have a good fucking white privilege joke. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know,
God
man.
damn it. Now I don't even know what the fuck we
We was talking about Desus Mero.
Oh,
Your
okay.
memory's
So
terrible.
these gentlemen, yeah. Well, we're gonna be lit today. So that's number one with these gentlemen, right?
Mhm.
Vic Mensa, they piled up on him. Cool. I don't look at it as act versus them. We know that these two gentlemen had complex as well. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the history of these two gentlemen, they started at Complex. Had a very similar situation to myself at Complex. Got the fuck out of Dodge like bright gentlemen and continued to flourish in their respective careers collectively. That's the history of these two gentlemen. So they hate Complex too. Act don't know that he will eventually hate Complex as well. Right. He doesn't know that. Now, he's right when he says, fam, y'all telling me about some TV shit. And if you're approaching me saying that you're better than me because you're on television, then you sound a little nuts in 2018.
True.
I agree with that.
No, true. That's
In order for you to be successful on television, goddammit, in order for you to be successful in business, period, you cannot ignore digital today. Let me just be the first person to tell y'all that. Same way I tried to tell Leo and Kev that back when they were telling me to suck their dick. Yeah, so that's a fact. But other than that, and we get that Act wasn't crying because they were cracking on him on the screen. I'm not rolling with that. Come on, let's call a spade a spade.
Those are probably drunk tears.
Come on, Rory, if anybody, should know how you act off the henny when you feeling some shit.
That's good.
When my son was about 2 months.
So basically, what they just did was completely just go over some crazy DJ academic stuff, and basically, I want to hear him talk about Nadeska though.
We haven't gotten around. We haven't seen that episode yet.
Yeah, but I'm looking for it. Trust me. So that's how Act feels uncertain. I don't think these two should be beefing at all.
I agree.
I don't think there's really a point in that beef.
I mean, it's funny though. It's not real beef. Nobody's gonna get hurt, but it's just funny.
It's good back and forth. It's like the old radio days when stations would beef back and forth.
I like it too. I don't like.
It's funny.
I don't like, and this was expected to happen, but I don't like when niggas feel like they can gang up on Act now because I'm not next to him.
Like you helped him that much.
Exactly. Exactly. Like he was an enforcer.
Academics.
Like they can gang up on him now.
Word. You right in his face at 8 a.m.
I'm pressing him now.
So what happened is Act will pop on somebody.
What?
Are y'all serious or y'all joking right now?
That you ganged up on Act?
Yes.
You used to talk to Act like he was your child.
Oh, I see what y'all are doing. Y'all are setting me up for the alley-oop to knock it out of the park like Aaron Judge. All right, I got it from here.
You just combined two sports. Okay,
I got it.
That was great. That was great.
Fuck up. Listen, so I see what you're doing. Listen, what I'll say. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. I get that on screen. I killed Act.
Absolutely. That's all we can. The people can go off of.
That was what made the show great.
Absolutely.
I love killing. Act is the funnest nigga to kill.
And that's all the people can go off of. They feel that same way.
Now, outside of that, because I'm not talking about what the people go off of, I'm talking about what he himself can go off of. Outside of that, he know how Joe give it up. He know, well, let's forget about what he know. Let me just tell y'all, since there's no way on earth that I'm going back there, so now we can speak candidly. Last week, I was caught up in some emotions, and Rory kept fucking me up. So, this week, we can speak candidly about some things. What were we just talking about? Tell me. Remind me.
About Academics being in the Desus Mero, feeling like they just gang up on him. And you set the narrative.
So smoke and mirrors on screen. That's what you do. That's what you have to do, right? Behind the scenes, though, my very first time ever speaking to a 21 Savage is at 11 o'clock at night when 21 Savage calls my phone while I've never heard this man's music or anything to say, "My nigga, what's good with your man?" that's a conversation I had to have at 11 o'clock at night, so we could get these interviews done. G Herbo. I bought a hotel. On a Thursday, I went to the Dream and got a hotel just so he could come meet me there, because there seemed to be some type of tension between him and Ak. But I knew Ak was a fan of his. I wasn't very familiar with him, but I knew we should talk to him on the show. That was me doing that type of extracurricular work, if you understand what I'm saying. So on the screen, yeah, we crack on that nigga all day. But if somebody were to get up and try to put a hand on him while I am present, and y'all know because we've had these talks internally, like what's going to happen when somebody try this nigga while I'm standing there? That's not how I give it up. Like I just don't. I'm not this move to the side, nigga. So on screen that worked. It worked, and that's what made the show. Off screen though, nah. So I don't like niggas looking like they trying to jump somebody. Number one, and number two, I think that some of what I was attempting to say last week was a bit misconstrued. So I want to take a very short moment to try to clarify those things. I seem to have gotten some slack from you fuckity fucks for wanting to smoke in the bathroom.
Well, that is how you started off the whole.
That was wild. Everyone was waiting for your response, and you started with, "I couldn't smoke my Newport."
I cannot believe, but I know that my brain is the warped, unique one here. I cannot believe nobody else understands that. So let me try to break that down two different ways. Rory, if I come to you and I hand you excess of $15 million.
Is this from the puff bag that we got?
No.
Okay.
You did not get a puff bag.
No,
that
Puff
is a rumor.
Puff told you how to fuck me and Maul over with this deal. I know what's going on in Miami. We did get that.
Y'all keep interrupting me from how I meant to start the podcast. So, let me take time out and start the podcast with this Joe Budden podcast is brought to you by Ciroc. That's right, you bitch ass niggas. Puff paid me more than all of you. So I'm rolling with Ciroc being the sweetest, smoothest, most beautiful tasting alcoholic beverage you guys will ever meet. Yep, if you believe in Joe Budden, then you believe in Ciroc.
Menthol.
Ciroc. To give me $15 million.
All for the money.
If I give you $15 million, I'm gonna smoke a cig right in your little evolution of music display that's in your living room, and you're gonna let me.
If you give me $15 million?
If I give you $15 million, I'm gonna walk in your fucking mom's crib and light a cig and say, "Pardon me, Duke," and you're gonna go text your mom like, "Yo, we gonna talk about it." That was my point in saying they wouldn't let me smoke in the bathroom. I was trying to give a lesson on integrity, but since I'm off and the listeners didn't understand, let me tell a different story, right? And this is a good one. Air horn. And before I get to that story, round of applause for us hitting over 1 million.
Please.